Hello everyone. Today we are discuss about time division multiple access. Time division multiple access systems divide the radio spectrum into time slot, and in each slot only one user is allowed to either transmit or receive. Each user occupies a cyclically repeating time slot. A channel may be thought of as particular time slot that reoccurs every frame, where n time slots comprise a frame. Tdma system transmit data in a buffer and burst method. The transmission for any user is non-continuous. Digital data and digital modulation must be used with Tdma. Frame consists of a number of slot information messages together with a preamble and tail bits. Preamble contains the address and synchronization information that both the base station and the subscribers use to identify each other. God times allow synchronization of the receiver between different slots and frames. In Tdma, half of the time slot in the frame information message would be used for time division duplex. The forward link channels and half would be used for reverse link channels. In Tdma or frequency division duplex systems, an identical or similar frame structure would be used solely for either forward or reverse transmission, but the carrier frequencies would be different for the forward and reverse links. It is a Tdma block diagram. It is a channel, multiple channels are in the time domain, time slots. The features of Tdma. Tdma shares a single carrier frequency with several users, where each user makes use of non-overlapping time slots. The number of time slots per frame depends on several factors such as modulation technique, available bandwidth, etc. Data transmission for users of a Tdma system is not continuous but occur in bursts. This results in low battery consumption, since the subscriber transmitter can be turned off when not in use, which is most of the time. Because of discontinuous transmission in Tdma, the handoff process is much simpler for a subscriber unit, since it is able to listen for other base station during idle time slots. An enhanced link control, such as that provided by mobile assisted handoff, can be carried out by a subscriber by listening on an idle slot in the Tdma frame. Tdma uses different time slot for transmission and reception, thus duplexer are not required. Even if frequency division duplex is used, a switch rather than a duplexer inside the subscriber unit is all that is required to switch between transmitter and receiver using Tdma. Adaptive equalization is usually necessary in Tdma systems, since the transmission rates are generally very high as compared to FDMA channels. In Tdma, the God time should be minimized if the transmitted signal at the edge of the time slot are suppressed sharply in order to shorten the God time. The transmitted spectrum will expand and cause interference to adjacent channels. Tdma has an advantage in that it is possible to allocate different numbers of time slot per frame to different user. It's a Tdma frame structure. Every slots having 8 bits. bits taking. It is a preamble and another information message bits and trial bits. Then slot 1 trial bits is a frame structure of Tdma.